Hello, hello. This is Budgets with Grace, and I'm here to budget my paycheck. It is the second time I'm getting paid this month. I should say we're getting paid. I have a joint budget with my fiance. Before we get into budgeting, I do want to get into a little YNAB software tangent. And this has been really fun to do the past couple of weeks, so I hope you guys like it too. And the first thing I want to call out is something they actually did that was amazing. And I'll just click on any old category here and I can see in this assigned column, I have all these options to do calculations. So I can use it from this like button menu, or I could use my keyboard to enter in those symbols and it would, oh wow, it did a lot there. And it does the math for me. And that's like one of the best things about YNAB. And now they just added, so if I go in here, I can see I have a saving target. This is a sinking fund. I can click on edit. And from here, I can see I have the same button menu to do the math for me. This was not always the case. This was just a regular input field. And even if I did math in here, it would not change that. And now it does. And it's really cool. So that is the nice thing I have to say about YNAB. And of course, I always want to be nice to YNAB. I love them as a company. I have all the faith in their tech team for the way they structure their development cycles and the way their UX designers work together. But I do see a big missed opportunity here, which is the total goal amount. Oh, it looks like I have Toolkit on, and that's why you can see this goal column. Give me just a minute to turn that off. Okay, so this is what YNAB looks like out of the box. If you want to try Toolkit for YNAB, they do have some cool stuff. There's a link for it in my description. So if I look down here, I can see my huge big day category. I think there's like 35 categories in this one group. And I wish that, and like, I could see the total target for all of them. So like the venue has a target and I can see it if I just select the venue, how much the total spending target is. But if I select another one, it doesn't tell me the total. It just tells me how much I need to budget that month. So if I go ahead here, it like updates. I think I just keep repeating myself. Everyone can tell you can't see the total goal amount. And that's just a bummer. Like if in order to figure that out without using Toolkit for YNAB, I would have to look at every single target on this list and add it up on paper and use a calculator to get the total. So I would just call that a missed opportunity. Something that would really enhance my experience, even in other budgets. Like I have like a vacation budget and it would just be so handy. There you have it, just my 2 cents. I'm gonna now hop over to budgeting. So first I'll open my joint checking and I just click on my 2 paychecks that will officially come in this evening, and I can click on enter now. And now when I go back to my budget tab, you can see the big, beautiful green bar that tells me how much money I have. I already missed my Toolkit for YNAB. Now I have to switch again to turn it back on. Whew, I color these bars with Toolkit for YNAB. I actually feel like YNAB has this feature now. Like some of the Toolkit for YNAB features predate YNAB updating their UI, and YNAB definitely like added more of an appearance kind of feature set after I was already using this. So I wonder, I'll make a video about it, or I won't, whatever. First, I like to click on today, and I can see in the sidebar again, there's an underfunded amount. So I want to check and make sure that these aren't categories I actually want to fund. So I'm going to click on everything I have here. Whew, 142. So if I deselect these categories that I know I don't want to fund this December. So simple bills, complex bills, this stuff should already be funded. So that's good. Giving, we're starting in January. Food, my God, I hope we can make it through that amount. Okay, and here we have a couple things. I don't want to fund those. I think that we do have gaming. I think we have a pending transaction for this one. I'll look into that in a minute. So I had my hair appointment. I don't need to fully fund this. This was the total. And car, I think I'm also skipping this month for some reason. I'm not exactly sure why, but I am. Well, I guess I could see, did I move money out of here? I needed it for something. I do want to fund this. Another very handy feature of YNAB is that history. Okay, we're good there. Okay. Should be good now, except for that gaming. So I'm going to look in Chase, pending, and I'm just going to click on enter now for both of these. Back to my budget. One overspent category, which is the gaming. Perfect. Perfect. Love it. And I think that's all I'm going to do in December. So I'm going to go forward to January now, and I could use this underfunded button. I'll go ahead and do that and see what it looks like. So we'll fully fund our retirement savings, the rest of our bills for the month, rest of giving for the month, rest of food for the month. Frequent is covered, just for funds covered, true expenses. I think instead of fully funding everything, I'm gonna fund most things and then try to fund my wedding and travel goals. Diamonds Are Forever is a new category. This is a investment account that I plan to spend out of, and it's for when my cats pass away. My kitties are about 4 years old, and so I put a date on here for 9 years away. So hopefully that will have a chance to grow, and then when I take it out, hopefully there will be like extra money in there just growing. Simple bills, I will go ahead and knock out these. Do some, but not all of the complex bills. Giving, I'll knock out one of those. And click on underfunded. The nice thing about this month is I am going to get paid again. Super nice. 337.6 divided by 2. So I skipped food because I don't want to 100% fund it. Like I said, I will be getting paid again. But I do want to do a good job of getting it close. Awesome. And I can see underfunded 2,795. And I'm just going to flip back to joint checking and look at our next paychecks. Man, I'm doing this all confusing now because I wanted to track my 401k, but I think that's still like a reasonable amount that I could fund with the remaining money we'll be getting paid. think I'm just gonna go through and pad this out. I think that's enough. I'm gonna go back to December now and look at the big expensive goals we have coming up. So we have a trip to Greece that is fast approaching, and one of the things that I want to do by funding these amounts early is I want to reduce the amount of money that I have as targets in the following month. If I save until May for this goal, I am like paying $250 a month. That's like a $250 credit card payment. Like, that's really expensive for me. So if I have, let's see, 5 months, so like, what if I just do extra $250? I'm gonna see what that does to the goal in the following month. So that brings it down to $164, and that feels so much more manageable to me. I have a couple of really big ones here. So meal catering, how much do I have to go? More than I have. So 900 funded. Ooh, maybe I should fund the mini moon because I think I'll actually need, oh my gosh, that's like the perfect amount. I have to do that. Cool. So when I look at the overall target, it's so fascinating to see that all these goals equal $21,727.02. So the last thing I'm going to do is just sweep this change into wedding, and I just do that as like kind of a holding category. That is my budget with me for the second paycheck in December. Thank you so much for watching. If you feel like supporting me, you can follow me on TikTok, buy me a coffee, and of course, like, comment, subscribe, all the things, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.